When the day of the event came, it was actually kind of nice to see my big extended family again after so long and to meet some of my parents' old friends. Everyone kept congratulating me on my marriage to my supposedly rich husband, constantly asking when we planned to have kids. Their narrow minded questions were getting on my nerves, but to keep up appearances, I just smiled politely and answered everything without complaint. In the middle of all the chatter, my dad decided it was his moment. He stood up, raised his glass, and started his toast, saying how happy he was to be surrounded by family and friends. He congratulated my husband and me on our marriage. Then he went on, talking about how proud he supposedly was of me for turning my life around by marrying my boss. And then he started admitting how ashamed he'd been years ago when I said I wanted to build a career, and how, in his eyes, I'd embarrassed the family back then. At the end of his speech, he proudly declared that he now forgave me because I had finally chosen the path he and my mom had always dreamed of for me. The room went silent. His words just hung there, sharp and heavy. And he had no idea the night was about to take a very different turn, one he was definitely not prepared for. When he finally finished, a respectful pause filled the room. Most of the guests assumed I'd stand up to thank him, but I had very different intentions. This was the moment I had been waiting for, the moment to reveal the real reason for this gathering, and to finally speak the truth about those 8 long years of estrangement. All eyes turned to me. I stood and began, "Thank you, Dad, for your kind words and for being here tonight. But I need to confess something." A ripple of whispers spread across the room. "Yes, I'm married," I continued, "but he's not my boss. My boss is actually a woman and a very close friend of mine. It was her house you saw earlier. All that wealth, all that luxury? It was staged. Someone told you I had married my boss, and I decided to play along just to see what you really wanted from me. That's why I pushed for this gathering tonight, to finally tell the truth about our family." The proud expression on my father's face shifted instantly into one of pure shock.